Now, in the next video, we are having in previous video we have discussed the topics. Now, this is the last video, guys. Now, this is the last presentation through slides I am making you understand, and I am giving you the notes also. Okay, so these are the notes as well as I am explaining each and every word, each and every line. You will have to note it down in your notebooks. And this is the last video of this chapter number 1, live process. With this video, the chapter goes finished. Okay, after that we will start the second chapter of chemistry after this video. So this is the topic I am having a transportation in plants. Okay, so next heading after that you will have to give transportation in plants. Transportation in plants, there are two main conducting pathways in plants. Okay, there are two main ways through which the minerals, waters, or the processes, whatever the activities, whatever the processes takes place, that takes place through these two conducting pathways, that is xylem and phloem. So likewise written in the slide, like the same way you will have to differentiate between both of them, xylem and phloem. Xylem, in xylem number 1 column you will have to write carries and minerals from the roots to other parts of the plant. And the first point of phloem, you will have to write these phloems carries product of photosynthesis from leaves to other parts of the plant. Okay, so second point is no energy is used in this flow in this xylem. When the water is carried or the minerals is carried from the roots to the other plants, so there is no energy used, energy is not required. But when the production of photosynthesis, when the photosynthesis takes place, what is photosynthesis? I already told you, photosynthesis, the process by which plants make their own food, is called photosynthesis. This is the I have told you actually. So this is the process, basically photosynthesis, by which plants they are making food. So in this, energy is used from ATP. Okay, adenosine triphosphate. I will tell each and every term of this ADP in chemistry. This is a chemistry term. I will explain side by side, no problem at all. Next we are having this transpiration, है ना? Transpiration, this is the process of loss of water as vapor from aerial parts of the plants. See guys, this transpiration means it is a process, है ना? This is a phenomena in which the water get loss, okay, as vapor, है ना? The water is converted into vapor and get lost from the aerial parts of the plant. These are the aerial parts of the plants, है ना? So the transpiration all over, it is a process, है ना? It is a process, what is going on, the loss of water as a vapor from aerial parts. Okay, this is a process. So this is the transportation in plants. How? In a brief way, in a brief explanation, in a brief notes, I had explained you actually the basic terms xylem and phloem. What are they? Xylem means and phloem means. Okay, the xylem, what they are doing, just remember in two terms, xylem and phloem, these are known as the conducting pathways, means for the transportation they are helpful in plants, है ना? Transportation, how the transportation in plants took place? Transportation took place by the two pathways, that is xylem and phloem. What xylem is doing, carrying water and minerals, and what phloem is doing, this carries product of photosynthesis. So these are the small terms through which you will have to remember. Okay, no problem at all. Okay, you will have to remember by these things only, and you can easily learn these two differentiates. Okay, there are no more differentiations. Next slide, you can stop the video and you can write in your notebooks. And next we are having uh, after this transportation in plants, next video we are having the functions. Okay, so what are the functions actually, है ना? Number A, first part is absorption and upward movement of water and minerals by creating pull. What xylem is doing, xylem and phloem, we are having the different parts. In xylem, what we are doing, absorption and upward movement of water and minerals by creating pull. Okay, what xylem is doing actually, these are the transportation of plants and the function we are having. Second function we are having of xylem and phloem, actually they are the transportation, and they are helping in transportation. So according to their transportation, we are having the second function that help in temperature regulation. Plant means the temperature will get regulated through the xylem phloem same way. Okay, the temperature is being also regulated and controlled by these processes. And absorption is also, absorption as a upward movement. Actually we are not watering the plants by going upward and watering the leaves also, but there's a process of xylem through which from the roots the water reaches to the upward leaves. So this is the actually process that we are having. Okay, so after that, this the functions of xylem and phloem. These are the functions of xylem and phloem. I think you have noted down in your notebook. After differentiation of xylem and phloem, in a previous slide I have shown you, है ना? So in previous slide we have differentiated between the xylem and phloem, and we have written down the 2 points. Okay. After that we have written the definition of transpiration. Okay, after transpiration, this functions we are having, है ना? What are the functions? Number one and number two I had made you written. You can stop the video in between and you can write easily. So this is the first and second I have explained you. um, in between, if you have any doubt, you can concern again to me, I'll clear that. Okay, next we are having this is the transport of food from leaves, है ना? That is food factory. Leaves is the food factory to different parts of the plant is called translocation. This is the small term, but I actually guys tried to explain you in a very brief manner so that it cannot be pressurized on your shoulders. You can easily learn, you can easily understand. On that way I had made these slides and explaining in the same way. Okay, so that it cannot create a burden on you people, so that you can easily understand each and every term. I had explained the term in a very short in a very short defined manner, in a very one line manner, है ना? So that you can easily feel comfort to learn each and every term of this definition. Okay, so this is the translocation. Translocation we are having transport of food, okay, from leaves to different parts of the plants. Next we are having excretory system in man. Excretory system, we are having kidney, ureters, urinary bladder, and urethra. So this is the four parts and functions I had explained. Now the next video you'll have to write the draw the same diagram in your notebooks. Okay, same diagram is being shown, and you will have to what you'll have to do, you'll have to draw very neatly and cleanly in your notebooks this diagram. And this is the diagram of, kidney is being shown, and there's a left kidney and a right kidney. Inferior vena cava, an adrenal gland is being situated there, and it is being shown, each and every part is shown it very clearly, and very clearly I have to draw the diagram neatly. In biology, diagrams play an important role, and their terms also, so you'll have to draw your diagrams in a very clear manner, in a neat and labeled diagram. Okay, so each and every part should be mentioned properly as being discussed and explained in the previous slide. Okay, so you'll have to draw the diagram very neat and clean manner. I will just explain you each and every term. I'm just dictating each and every term so that you cannot create any problem while drawing diagram in your notebooks. So first part as shown, that is adrenal gland on the right hand. Okay, after right hand, uh, okay, I'm just discussing the left and right hand terms. Okay, on the left terms there are 1 2 3 4 terms. So first is inferior vena cava, second right kidney, third urinary bladder matlab out open, and next fourth is urethra. Right side adrenal gland, left kidney, aorta, ureter, and opening of urethra. Next slide we are having of next human excretory system now. So in this human excretory system, we are having the different terms beta. Okay, now after that you will have to, after that diagram you will have to give the next heading human excretory system in capital letter and underline it as being shown in the notes in the slide. First heading excretion you will have to write down in your notebooks in the same way, and then first point you will have to write down the metabolic activities in the body. The metabolic activities in the body generates many kind of waste including nitrogenous waste which are harmful for the body and hence needed to be removed. Excretion is a process by which these waste are removed from our body. But in previous videos also, है ना, when I am giving you the base of the chapter, when I am explaining you the different terms of this chapter, है ना, when I am explaining the different definitions of this chapter in the very first and second video, I had also discussed the definition of excretion. Excretion means excrete out something. Excrete out means what in terms of biology? We are living means excrete out in the waste material. Actually the waste material is being excreted out from the body and which is not useful for us, which can be harmful. So this is the process of this process is called the excretion. So you will have to write the definition and the whatever is being written in the slide. After that you will have to make this chart. I'll have to make this chart. This is a material excreted. And what are the materials to be excreted from the body? I had given you the chart, and by chart I had explained you easily so that you can in future yourself can be understood and can be learned easily. So this is the chart I had made in the slide. You'll have to make in the same way. The material excreted: nitrogenous waste, excess of water, gases, salts, है ना. Nitrogenous waste means this urea, uric acid, urine, and excess of water means sweat and urine. So this is a diagram you'll have to draw in your notebooks. Next we are having slide that is of human excretory system. Formation of urine, how the urine is formed. Okay, this is the topic I had covered in the slide, and in the same way you will have to give the heading. This is the topic of human excretory system. Okay, formation of urine, how the urine is formed. So the first point, very first point is formation of urine is each kidney contain many filtration units called a nephrons. But there is a nephron located, है ना. In the next video I am having the diagram of nephron. I had explained the diagram of a nephron, how it is acting, how it is differentiating with other parts, है ना, how the urine is in urine formation, how the nephron functions played. Okay, so this I had explained you. In the next video you will see the diagram of nephron and which you will have to draw in your notebook. Now we are having this each kidney contain many filtration, है ना. The many filtration units are there which is we are calling nephrons. Next, nephrons, what are nephrons? Nephrons are made up of a cluster of thin walled capillaries called glomerulus which is associated with a cup like structure called as Bowman's capsule and the long tube which terminates through this capsule. Next point we are having the third, the renal artery brings oxygenated blood to the kidney along with the nitrogenous waste like urea and uric acid and many other substances. Okay, these are the 3 points you'll have to note it down in your notebooks. Okay, so how the nephrons they are acting and how the urine formation is taking place, this I am explaining through these terms. Okay, so these are the 3 terms which I am explaining you, है ना. So the renal artery also there, and the yeah, okay, you'll have to remember the very simple terms. Okay, like each kidney contain many filtrations unit, filtration units, nephrons. You'll have to remember by filtration unit nephrons whole sentence you can prepare yourself. In second point, nephron they are a cluster of thin walled. By this term you can remember whole sentence called Bowen's capsule. Okay, with this you can make the whole sentence, whole point. And next third, renal artery, है ना, the nitrogenous waste like urea and uric acid. With this you can make the whole sentence. So this is the way actually to learn to understand something. Okay, you will have to, what you will have to do, you will have to do the smart work. All right, so with this you'll have to pause the video, you can write easily each and every term. Next slide we are having the further points. So in the next slide the fourth point is we are having the blood act the blood gets filtered through the glomerulus, and this filtrate enters the tubular part of nephron beta. Okay, in this the blood gets filtered through the glomerulus and the filtrate enters the tubular part of nephron. Okay, blood also get filtered so that the waste water can be removed from the body. Next we are having, as this filtrate moves down the tubular part, glucose, amino acids, salts and excess of water gets selectively reabsorbed by the blood vessels surrounding these tubules. Okay, surrounding these tubules. Okay, next we are having, next point we are having beta, the amount of water reabsorbed, the amount of water reabsorbed depends upon how much excess of water is there in the body. Okay, and how much nitrogen waste need to be excreted out. Okay, these are the points, and these are the point, and on which the amount of water reabsorbed depend. So you will have to write down these further points. Okay, by pausing the video you can write these points, no problem at all. Okay, how the blood gets filtered, how the filtrate moves down the tubular part, and the amount of water reabsorbed depend upon what points, how much excess of water is there, or how much nitrogen wastes need to be excreted out. So these are the points better that you will have to write in a very proper way. This is the formation of urine actually in human excretory system explaining. Don't go far from the topic, and please remember while writing, check each and every spelling, check each and every term again and again, so that you can create any problem while writing. Okay, that is the reason I had made these slides very clearly, and I'm explaining side by side so that you can create any problem while writing also. So you are in 10th standard, please bother about this, and this needs to be taken care of. Okay, write it down very properly. Pause this video if you are having any problem. Pause this video and you can write in a very nice manner. This slide goes long. I think some technical fault is there. Why not second slide is not playing? Something went wrong here. No problem, we can have the second slide. I'm just doing the same. Okay, so now we are having the next slide beta after writing this. Next slide is of points, and this is the next we are having. So the fluid now flowing in the tubular part is urine, which gets collected in collecting ducts of nephrons. But in nephrons there is a collecting ducts, and that is also the part of the nephron. I will show you through the diagram. Meanwhile, you can write. You cannot understand without seeing the diagram. There is a collecting ducts of nephron. Next, collecting ducts, what they are doing together, leave the kidney at common point by forming the ureter, and after that each ureter drains the urine in the urinary bladder, where it is stored until the pressure of expanded bladder leads to an urge to pass it out through urethra. Okay, this point is, you can understand, each ureter drains the urine in the urinary bladder, where it is a stored until the pressure of expanded bladder leads to an urge to pass it out through urethra. Next, the bladder is a muscular structure which is under nervous control. Okay, the bladder is a muscular structure. है The bladder is muscular structure which is under nervous control. Nervous tissues are there, nerves are there. And next, 180 liter of filtrate is formed daily, but only 2 liter is excreted out as urine, so the rest is reabsorbed in the body. Okay, rest is reabsorbed in the body. This is a general, these points are very much important, but from the general knowledge point of view also. Okay, you are the biology student. From the general, many student after 10th they will have the biology. So many students they were interested. So from the general knowledge point of view, these points are very much important. 180 liter of filtrate is formed daily, but only 2 liter is excreted out as urine, so that rest is reabsorbed in the body. And what is bladder? Bladder is a muscular structure which is under nervous control. So these are the points, and the definitions is being created from these points that you will have to remember. Okay, so pause the video, you can write easily these terms also. I don't think so I had explained each and every point in a very clear and a simple language, and no hard vocabulary I had added in these slides, so that you can understand easily. This can be understood easily. These are the step by step points. I haven't added even a single hard vocabulary. These are the very simple languages and biological terms all only there. है ना? So you can write whole points, and after that I'll going to start the next slide. I don't know why the next slide is not playing. I think it's a technical fault. I'm just again and again repairing it, and I'm just taking it properly so that according to the time it can be moved. But I think it's a software problem. Something went wrong here. Again and again I am just watching what is actually wrong. So I think you have writing down these points. Okay, you can zoom also. So you can zoom the video, or you can I had dictated each and every term. If you are not if you are not clearing any term, so I'm dictating also. So likewise, you can write down. So I think you have written better. Next we are having next video. Okay. So after this slide, the functions of nephrons we are having beta. Actually, in a board examination, from the board point of view, the nephron structure and its function is very much important. So pay more attention towards the point nephron, and look again and again how the diagram of nephron is labeled. Okay, how it is being drawn. Okay, so this is the next slide of functions of nephron. Sorry. The first point is excretion of nitrogenous waste. What is the function of a nephron is? It is what it is doing. It is excreting out the nitrogenous waste. Okay. Second, to maintain the water and ionic balance. What it is doing? It is maintaining the water and ionic balance, means osmic regulation. What it is? Osmic regulation. Okay. After that, we are having the excretion in plants. Excretion in plants, we are having plants use different strategies for excretion of different products. Okay, number one, oxygen and carbon dioxide is diffused through stomata. Excess water is removed by transpiration. Plants can even lose some of their old parts, like old leaves and bark of tree. Bark of tree means what beta? Bark of tree means chhal. Okay. The upper layer है ना, brown upper layer, छाल, पेड़ की छाल, we are calling to that, है ना. So upper layer of the tree, very upper layer, brownish part, that is the bark of a tree. Okay, so plants can even lose some of their old parts, है ना. So these are the parts like leaves in a bark of tree accordingly. And the excess of water is removed by transpiration, है ना. How the excretion in plants takes place? So these are the 3 points. All right, next slide we are having the diagram of nephron that you will have to draw. I will explain the term, है ना. This is the next slide. We are having the diagram of nephron. It is very much important from the board point of view, its functions, है ना, and this diagram. So you will have to draw it very clearly in a very nice manner, so that it can be fruitful for you. May it will be in your examination, in board examination. Better note it down in your mind and note it down in your notebooks. Mark it as very important. Made the star Make the star along with this diagram, so that it can be highlighted, that sir told it is very much important. So this is a diagram of nephron. And in this we are having glomerulus Bowman's capsule, है ना, with a bracket I have shown, है ना, branch of renal artery also, afferent arteriole, afferent arteriole is being located with different sketch markers, the different parts is being located and shown. Okay, so this is covulated tubule, distal covulated tubule, है ना, and then collecting tubule, we are having collecting tubule also. Okay, so these are the different terms that you will have to draw this diagram in your notebooks. Okay, so the next slide we are having again. So this is the structure of nephron, है ना, we have explained. After this structure of nephron, है ना, you'll have to draw in your notebook. And the urine formation involves three steps. This is I had explained, है ना. What are these are the urine formation which are being explained in the three ways. So first way is glomerular 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 filtration. This is glomerular filtration. So nitrogenous waste, comma, glucose water, comma, amino acid filter from blood into Bowman capsule of nephron. Okay, so this is glomerular filtration. Next we are having a tubular reabsorption. In tubular reabsorption, what we will have to write now, useful substances from the filtrate are reabsorbed back by capillaries surrounding the nephron. All right, next we are having the third one, this secretion. In secretion, beta, urea, extra water and salts are secreted into the tubule, which open up into the collecting duct and then into the ureter. So these are the three terms, these are the three formation of urine that you will have to remember after the drawing the structure of nephron, है ना. After structure or diagram of nephron, then these are the three steps, three terms that I had given in the slide, and these are the three steps which are showing the formation of urine, है ना. These are the three steps actually involved. First is glomerular filtration, है ना, I had explained. Second one is tubular reabsorption. Okay, and the third one is beta secretion. Okay, this is the secretion, third one. So these are the three terms which are uh, involves actually in the formation of urine that you'll have to write it down. So this is the brief explanation, very, excuse me, very short explanation. Okay, and next I think the last slide of this chapter. Okay, now next I am having, this is now beta, this is the last slide, and this is telling about the artificial kidney, and this is the last heading of this chapter, and this is the last topic also. This is the last topic as well as this is the last heading, and also this is a last slide. Okay, so no problem at all. Artificial kidney, you'll have to give the next heading, and after that, okay, so this is hemodialysis, artificial kidney. In this we are having first hemodialysis. In the process of purifying blood by an artificial kidney, it is meant for kidneys failure patients and water. There are some patients, some persons whose kidneys are failed. On that condition we are having the process, है ना. And by this process we are, what we are doing actually, by this process we are purifying blood. Okay, what we are doing, we are purifying the blood by an artificial kidney. So this is the last heading, I think you have written down and you have understood well, I think so. And you have completed the very first chapter of biology of class 10, that is life process, है ना. After that we will start in the next video the chemistry chapter number 1, chemical reactions, है ना. Just make your notes, watch the videos again and again, rewind the videos again and again, and where you have left your work, complete it down. Okay, when schools were open, I will check each and every one of your notebooks, make your notes very clearly. In between, if you are having any doubts, so you can discuss in group or you can comment in the comment section. I will clear each and every doubt. I will explain again the topic, okay? But don't worry if some students also are there who are not having the facility of Android phones, but they have arranged uh, very late. No matter if they have arranged a late, I will again revise all the chapters, all the important topics I will discuss in the class, and after completing the syllabus, no problem. I will try, and will try to make complete the syllabus before the time, no problem at all. According to the guideline, we will see what would will happen. This is a lockdown period, lockdown is going on, but we are this is a Ram Rama Public School. RRPS is facilitating you the online classes and facilitating you the notes to prepare at your homes, okay? So feel free and stay safe, stay at your home, and please prepare these notes and start learning. As soon as we are completing the chapters, we are completing the topics, just start learning also side by side. Don't waste your time. Again and again, in each and every slide I'm telling, in each and every video I'm telling, each and every video I told you the same thing. You don't have to waste your time, you'll have to utilize this time by studying, okay? So in between, if you create any problem while writing, while getting understood anything, or while learning, you can discuss it on the group, or you can comment on the comment section. You can call to the concerned authority, through which I can just clear your doubts, okay? So this is all about today's video, and we have finished unit 1 of chapter number 1 of 10th, that is life process, okay? So this is all about. You can pause the video, and you can rewind the video. Wherever you have left, you have not completed your work, you can complete your work, okay? So this is all about. Thank you. Stay safe. Stay at your homes, all of you. Have a good day.